What's happening today, everybody? So we are going to be talking about this gem right here. This is Proton. Proton is basically the payments blockchain that is going to be trying to solve the issue between streamlining the payment process and verification process between businesses, banks, and merchants, basically. So with that being said, let's continue to look into this one here, because this one is a really good one in my personal opinion. But as always, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, but let's dig into this. So Proton is the payment blockchain that has programmable money that works. Let's scroll down here and we're going to take a look into this really quick. So there's a video right here. So the second you guys enter this site, you will be able to see a Proton developer conference video that has everything that you wanted to know about Proton. So this is definitely something to look into. It is a 47-minute long video, definitely worth the watch in my personal opinion. But anyways, as you can see down here, these are just a few features on Proton that I'm really liking right here, which is the universal at names. So basically every business and individual account on Proton has a unique human readable at name, and basically if you need to send $20 to Fred, then you just put at Fred in there, and then it's as easy as that, and you don't have to deal with the whole process of trying to remember your wallet number that could be anywhere between like a gazillion numbers and letters, and just trying to remember that. So that's definitely a lot better than remembering addresses. And also they have the verified identity. So Proton actually stores identity attestations by multiple identity providers, both for individual KYC and businesses KYB. So these identity providers can be queried with the user's permission. So basically they're giving businesses a way to verify themselves so that people can avoid getting into sketchy situations, you know what I mean? And then they also have the built for stable coins. So Proton actually supports many wrapped stable coins, including USDC, PAX, TUSD, and developers can basically add their own coins in a permission-free way, which is awesome as well. And then you can see here they have the 4,000 transactions per second, so they are very quick. And then this is also interesting as well, 0% guys. Users never pay gas, so all user transactions are completely free. You can send $20 to someone and the person gets $20. Like, they're not going to get like $19.50 or like $18.75. So you can pay basically nothing because you don't pay any gas fee, and all the resources are actually handled by the app at extremely low tiered off cost. And then last but not least, we have the in-wallet actual payment request. So basically they have an app, as you can see up here, that you could download. I'm gonna get into that later. It's a very nice app. I'm super impressed with the app. But anyways, as you can see here, apps interact with the blockchain by in-wallet payment request. The revolutionary tech eliminates the need for Chrome plugins, dApp stores, or any other devices, which is awesome, guys. So let's continue to look into this one, because this is just, it's a really nice project, and I actually think that it has a lot of potential here. Alright, so here's a little bit more on the Proton token. The Proton token serves 3 functions, which are governance, resources, and staking. Guys, I love staking. So with governance, basically token holders can vote for different block producers who verify the integrity of the chain and vote on the protocol changes. So basically the second that you open the app and then you create an account on the app and everything, it's going to ask you to vote for actual block producers. And then definitely guys, whenever you vote for these block producers, please look into these block producers before voting, because I know a lot of people are just hitting like the top few block producers, but there are also some other block producers out there that are doing very good things, and they are very reputable. So definitely give them a chance as well, you know what I mean? So, but anyways guys, let me continue on here. So we have resources here. So basically apps can rent resources from the chain itself. Inflation rewards help fund protocol development, guys. And then we also have the staking, which is the long-term token holders who vote are actually rewarded with Proton. So the longer the commitment, the higher the reward. That's how staking works. So before we get into the team, take a look at the white paper here. It is a very short white paper. I think it's only like 11 or 12 pages. It's 11 pages, guys, which is very short, but they're very short and detailed and straight to the point, so I like that. Very, very professional. So definitely go ahead and check out the white paper. If you want to check out the white paper, you can go to the bottom of their website on the Proton website, and it should be on the bottom right area. Definitely check this out, because you should always read the white paper on any project that you're investing in, because if you don't know what you're investing in, that's just not a very good look on you personally and on your investment, in my personal opinion. But anyways, guys, this is the white paper here, but let's continue on here and check out the team. As you can see, here is the team here. So this is the Proton team. We have Marshall Hayner, who is the founder and CEO. We have Glenn, who is the CO and CTO. We have Saeed, which is the VP of blockchain, and then we have Irina, who is the CFO. So here you can see some of their basically credentials here. So he founded the blockchain company QuickCoin and Block.io, which is very, very huge, and also acquired DogeChain.info. So these guys definitely have a lot of experience under their belt. As you can see here, Glenn has 10 plus years of full stack experience. So he's basically well versatized around the basically everything, but guys, so like he can do back end and front end developing, which is very, very good, and to have 10 plus years of that is very impressive, guys. He created DogeChain.info, Dogecoin's first ever online wallet, so that's definitely something to look into as well. We have the founder of Blocks.io, developing user-facing software for over 5+ years in the blockchain and healthcare sectors. So that's very, very interesting here, because the blockchain and healthcare sectors are very, very different in their own sense, and it's been hard in the past for many to kind of integrate the two. But guys, this guy's got over 5+ years in both of these fields, so this is definitely something that may be promising for Proton in the near future, and I'm definitely going to have to dig in more into that, because I can actually see something big actually happening here in the future, maybe with this project or with a different project, but anyways, with the crypto space in general. So let's check out Irene really quick. So we have Forbes featured finance executive, a CPA with over 15 years of progressive hands-on experience in corporate finance, guys. So everybody here has many years of experience in their field. As you can see down here, we also have more people, 17 years. Like, guys, these people know what they are doing, and this is going to be very, very good for the project, because they have their faces up here. They're listing that trust. Basically, they're putting their faces on the line right now, putting their reputation out there. So anyways, we also have advisors and early investors. These guys all have been involved in some very, very decent projects and early investments, guys. As you can see here, Andrew Lee was the founder of Bitcoin Shopping Network, Purse.io, and then we also have NYCA, which is a fintech venture fund with 500 million. We have Shapeshift, and we have right here with the digital currency investment firm BKCM LLC. So guys, there's definitely a lot of early investor interest in Proton, and especially with it, it's still early, guys. It's only like 2 cents right now, and I honestly believe that it could go much higher, but we'll get into that later on in the video. And just as I was speaking about the white paper, you can also come here and check out the Proton Web SDK. You can check out Proton Swap, and you can check out the rest of the Proton on GitHub. So basically, you can just look further and deeper into Proton, and they have everything out there in the open for you to look into, which is always a good thing as well when you're looking into projects that are especially this early on. So anyways, let's continue on here. So DeFi at the speed of light. You can trade Proton coins on a fast automated market maker with no gas fees, guys. So Proton is definitely going to be a very, very interesting one to watch for sure, because DeFi has been on the ups and downs, and currently it's starting to see more of a pickup and it's starting to ramp back up. And this one being so early on is starting to catch the wave as well with the rest of the DeFi space. And I honestly believe that we may see some crazy things happen within the next couple of months, as long as crypto remains bullish. and I honestly believe that is going to happen. So let's look here. This is how you can basically convert crypto to X tokens. They tell you to download the Proton Wallet, you open the DeFi app, and then you use the convert tool. So it's very, very plug and play, super easy to do, and not hard to get the hang of at all. And then they basically specify on the 0 fees right here, and then the fast transactions, and then they also have the simple and intuitiveness about their project. Guys, this is just like super simple. They're making everything super simple for everybody, super fast, 0 fees. And then they have the @name thing where you don't have to like go and try to like remember the wallet address. I'm not sure if you guys ever go through this, but like whenever I send something to like a long written out wallet address, even if I copied the wallet address, I'm still sitting there and there's just that little minute or two of just anticipation waiting for it to hit your other wallet. You're like, bro, did I do this right? Did I like accidentally push the number while I push copy or something like that? And you just like spazzing out for no reason, especially when it's a big transaction. So this definitely makes it a lot more easier to basically get rid of all of that anxiety, because if you know the @name, you know the @name, you know what I mean? It's a lot easier than trying to remember a whole bunch of numbers that you've never seen and that you don't constantly see on a constant basis. But anyways, guys, that is that. So if you're interested in checking out the Proton Wallet, you can get it on the Apple App Store, and you can also find it on the Google Play Store. And as you can see here, the wallet is definitely very, very nice. I've actually played around with it myself for quite some time. So I've been watching Proton for quite a minute now. I've been sitting and hovering around since like 0.0045, and sadly I didn't pull the trigger on it until about like 0.007, 0.008, almost 1 cent. Definitely butthurt about that a little bit, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? And then I didn't get to the video until about 2 cents. But I just like to make sure things are like more concrete, and I like make sure I do my digging around before I put things out there on my YouTube channel in front of everyone. So I just want to make sure everything's like basically solid, in my personal opinion, that is going to be a project that is going to be around by the next bull run period. So with that being said, because like with a lot of projects, guys, like back in 2017 when I started, there was so much that I had invested in that is literally not around now. And that's basically like when I was first getting into crypto and whatnot, and I didn't really know like what I was doing, guys. I was just like yeeting money all over the place. But anyways, guys, it's definitely something to look into as well if you guys are interested in Proton. But anyways, let's continue on here to their Twitter page. So if you're not following Proton on Twitter, definitely follow them on Twitter right here at Proton XPR. Basically, guys, they have 17.2 thousand followers, guys, and basically when I was like following them, they were just borderline like 11,000 or 12,000 or something like that just a couple months ago. So that's definitely a very, very nice increase. And as you can see here, they have some very notable followers like Binance, as well as ALTCOIN, and a few other followers. So I'm going to scroll down here and show you guys this. So this is Marshall's Twitter right here. Definitely looking to follow him as well, because he is the CEO of Metal. So we wanted to give you more potential to show off your Proton account and NFT portfolio. Grab a XPR domain and add it to your Twitter profile and connect your digital identity to the world, guys. This is a very, very nice way to integrate Proton with Twitter platform as well as other platforms possibly in the near future, guys. So Proton XPR Web3. So this is going to be very, very cool, because it just takes just an extra step out of the process of like verifying somebody's identity, especially when you want to send them money, or you want to send somebody a tip or something like that, or you just want to look into somebody's like transaction history, like if you know that like, they're a big whale or something like that, if you want to do some creep stuff like that. So so that's very, very nice, guys. Definitely something to look into. And then we also have this here, guys. So this is one of the most recent tweets that had caught my attention, which says now available on Proton Swap. They have ADA Cardano. The addition of mainnet Cardano on Proton means you can send and receive ADA using the Proton Swap bridge, which is unlocking swapping for another top 5 cryptocurrency without the gas fees of other blockchains, guys. So this is really big in my personal opinion, because as they continue to integrate and add more big name projects onto Proton Swap, I honestly believe that we are going to see a lot of adoption here with Proton Swap. And as you can see here, I'm going to try to scroll down a little bit more. I think there was one for, yeah, there's one for Doge as well. So they're definitely adding some big names slowly but surely. So they're definitely, the team is working, guys. The team is putting in work. And before we move on to the charts and everything, let's take a look at this here. As you can see, there's been on September 20th, guys. This was September 20th, almost a month ago, 10 days away from being a month ago. So over 1,000 new accounts have been created on the Proton blockchain in just the last 24 hours. And this was before Proton started taking off the way that it did and got the attention of many other people. So basically, guys, I'm pretty sure this number has gone up exponentially. So also there's this down here that I want to show you guys before we move on to the chart as well. As you can see, Mark said he bought an NFT for $20 just to see what the deal was. The gas had to move it to MetaMask, cost $125. So Marshall basically said, hey, Mark, come over to Proton where gas is free and the NF community is popping, guys. So this is definitely going to be something, in my personal opinion, because NFTs aren't going away. If you think NFTs are going away, I don't know what to tell you. The NFTs are not going away. I know a lot of people hate on it because they say they're JPEGs and stuff like that, but art is art within the eyes of the beholder. But anyways, I think this actually may become something, especially if it can make its way into GameFi with games, because I'm starting to get very, very irritated with gas fees on games that I'm playing. But anyways, let's go ahead and check out Proton on the charts. So as you can see here, we have Proton at 0.025 cents. So right in between that 2 and that 3 cent range, it's leaning more towards the 3 cents. As we can see here, it is ranked 275, and they have a current market cap of $211.3 million with a 24-hour trading volume of $50 million, which is very, very nice to see. So as you can see here, we also have a circulating supply of 8.1 billion, and that's that for Proton. So with Proton, guys, it's definitely a nice setup here in my personal opinion. I mean, the market cap isn't the lowest market cap out there, but it's not high, like super high either, especially if this one can take off and get some massive adoption, guys. So this is definitely going to be something to look into as well. In my personal opinion, when I look at Proton, I honestly look at it and I start to think like this is a good cross between Cardano, Stellar, and Matic. That's just what I'm seeing here. Personally, I'm just seeing that like it's like a very, very nice, evenly distributed across the board mix between the three, and maybe like adding like maybe one or two other DeFi related projects. So maybe like a one possibly. So basically, guys, this is definitely something to look into in my personal opinion. Let's go ahead and check out this chart over here that I had drawn out. This is what I'm looking at for the price right now. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna zoom this in just a little bit. Alright, so we were trading on this previous trend line that I had created. As you see, the lines aren't even going all the way down. But we were trading within the trend line for quite a minute, and then that's when we ended up catching our momentum right here around October the October the 21st. I mean October 1st. I'm looking at, yeah, guys, like I had some beer yesterday and I'm still like coming off of that, but October the 1st, and we had ended up getting that momentum which was just at the beginning of October. So definitely October was a start of a bullish trend in crypto, and we followed above this trend, actually kind of just like Veracity did, but not as strongly as Veracity did. Veracity just made sure it stayed on above that trend line the whole time. This one did kind of come back into it a few times before taking and making this huge vertical move upwards, as you can see here. And this was a very, very strong point of resistance for XPR. Whenever I say XPR, I almost want to say XRP, so like a lot of people get that mixed up. But anyways, So basically 0.016 cent was a very, very strong resistance, as you can see here. And then once we broke that, we took off and we launched all the way up here. We got to this resistance and broke through here around the 2 cent to 0.021, and then we got up to about here, which was the next resistance line at 0.025, which we've been hovering around. We did come up to about 0.027 and caught some resistance there and some selling. So then we came right back down to this area here, and I'm gonna scroll out here. So we took a very, very sharp vertical move upwards. So if we were to go down, I'm honestly looking at us coming right back down to this trend area here, this little trend area, and that's why I have these two lines kind of intersecting each other, because I honestly believe at the lowest we may see XPR come down to around 0.019 to maybe about like the 0.022 range, anywhere between that range right there. If we do drop below 0.019, I honestly do think we may come down and chill around 0.018 if it holds up strong enough. But if not, we may be going back to this resistance here at 0.016. But I honestly believe for that to happen, we'd had to have some kind of like very bearish FUD pop up in the crypto space and just like plague the crypto space in general. But anyways, I'm gonna scroll this out some more so we can look at some further price predictions with this. So basically what I'm seeing here is, so right now we are trading, it looks sharp when it's zoomed in, but like it doesn't look like it's ascending as sharply. Like it almost looks like it's going straight up whenever you zoom in, but then whenever you like zoom out, it looks a lot better, you know what I mean? So with that being said, I honestly believe if we can continue this trend upwards the way that we have been, we may be able to see XPR eventually break out and run up to this 3 cents range, where we will probably see a decent amount of selling off. But then after that, after we get through the selling and day trading and flipping and whatnot, we should be able to see XPR possibly take off and run to 0.035. And then from there, there's not very much resistance between 0.035 and the 4 cent range. And after the 4 cent range, guys, I honestly believe if we can break that 4 cents range, we may see almost no resistance up until about the 6 cent range, guys. So we may be able to break from the 4 cent range and then jump into 5 around 0.055, 0.05 area, maybe hover around there for a minute, and then it shouldn't be very, very much of an issue to get to the 0.06 to 0.07 range from there. And then that's when we're going to have to reevaluate things, because we are going to be entering a whole new price area with the chart on this one here. But yes, guys, this is pretty much what I'm seeing here with XPR right now. As you can see when I zoom out, XPR it's been consolidating for quite some time. It hasn't really seen any sharp run-ups since maybe about like June 6th. So it's been quite a minute, and now it's finally starting to get that attention that it's wellly deserving, in my personal opinion. As you can see here, I'll scroll down this way. We saw like a few moves, and we were heading down into this area here from this high here, and pretty much creating a very, very nice cup. And as you can see here, this is the handle that I'm thinking should form. This is the handle that I'm wanting to form, so that we can kind of, boom, head back up into this green area here, which is drawn out perfectly. I had to give myself some props for that. But anyways, as you can see, this is the cup right here. We have a very, very nice, huge cup setting up here from April, the April area, up till now. So I honestly believe that we are about to take off, and we are definitely going to rocket past this April high of 0.027. So this is pretty much what I'm looking at for XPR. I'm definitely very, very, very hopeful for this one in the near future, and I am currently staking and holding a nice little chunk. And the app is just amazing, guys. XPR is a decent project in my personal opinion. It's definitely something to keep your eyeballs on. But anyways, as you all know, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But that's all I've got for today's video. If you like my content, definitely leave me a like and a comment in the comment section below if you have any questions or if you have any opinions on XPR Proton yourself. Anyways, guys, I'll definitely see you guys in the next one. I really appreciate you guys for watching if you made it this far. See you.